Hi, sometimes we have a lot of parcel or plots, then we need to go to the specific plot or property number, then it's trouble. So for this purpose, we are using very advanced option. So we can go to the prospector tool. We can see here the site option from here easily. So we can see whatever site we created, we can see here site number 1, site number 2, here we can see easily, which we created already in the start. So if you go to the site number 1, you can just click on this plus button and go to the parcel. Once you click on this parcel and you go to this property, you can see all these options here easily. So we have here a lot of option. You can see it from here. If you want to go to the specific option, for example, I am going to the property number 8. I can just easily right click from here. I can see the property option. If I want to do some changing information, name or anything, I can just change easily from here. Or you can change the text style, text size, or display color. You can just change it. If you want to go to here, you can just change the label style from here. For example, I'm going to select the parcel number only. I can just select it the parcel number only from here. If you go to the analysis, you can see all the bearing segments, lines, listing, nothing details. You can see it here regarding this parts property. If you go to the user defined property, you can also see here the number, property, each and everything. You can see it from here, but we don't need to change. This is for general review only. I already explained with very detail in previous videos. So here we will go again. If you want to move the one property to another site, you can easily move it. If you want to copy, you can copy it. If you want to select, you can select it. So let me show it here. For example, I'm going to property number 8 and I have thousands of plots or property, so it's difficult to find this number 8. So I will just click on zoom to. Now you can see that we come to the property number 8. We can see the details. If we want to change anything, reduce, increase area, we can do changing it from here very easily with the property option. So then suppose I'm going to property number 16. I can easily go to the property number 16. I can go to the zoom to option from here, or if you want to export SL and XML, you can also export it. Okay, the analysis you can also export it from here. So just zoom. Now you can see that we come on the property number 16. So that's easily you can manage it from here. So if you go to the site, this site to this one site, you can just go to the site number 2 here, click on this plus button and click on this parcel plus button. You can see it. For example, I am going to property number 14, just click on and zoom in. So you can see that you are now on the property number 14 automatically. So that's easily you can do it. So if we check here, we have the first one is 29, 18, 21. If we need to give sequence to these properties, we can easily do it from here. So just select any, just from here, click here. Once you click here, so click on this any parcel. Once you click on this parcel, you can see here from this ribbon as renumber and rename. So you can easily number or rename from here. So this is the site number 2. Let me select site number 1 here. This is our site number 1. Here is the starting number. Increment, if how much value you want to increment. Use name template parcel style, rename. So if you want to rename, you can just rename it from here, but we don't need to rename it. Okay, so click on this and just number, select. This is okay. Just select the site number 1. If you want to rename, you can rename it from here, but we don't need to rename. So okay, it will ask you, let's select the sequence. If you want to create a sequence like that way, you can just select the sequence. So for example, I am going to create the sequence like this. Click here and click on this parcel and click on this parcel like this. View the sequence. You can see that the line is draw on this. Click here and you can just click here and click here. Once selected, press enter. Now you will see that it will start from here to here. Yes, so like this you can just see it. This is number 1, number 2, number 3, number 4, number 5, 6, 7. All is now in the sequence. Before was not in the sequence up to 35. You can also see in the site now, site 1 here. In the site 1, if you click on the property, you can just see 35. This is your last one, 35, and this one first, and this one is the last 35. So like this, if you want to zoom 35, go to the zoom. You can see 35 is zoom. If you want to go to the number 1 zoom, you can just go to zoom Now you can see the number one is zoomed successfully. So kind of this, you can use this all option very easily. And next thing, for example, if you want to export this all data, generate any reports, you can go to the toolbox. Once you go to the toolbox, go to the report manager. From here, go to the report manager. Once you go to toolbox, here is the report manager. Click here, and here you can see the parcel. In the parcel, you can see different option. You can just create report for the area. You can create report journal legal. You can create inverse report, parcel area in CSV, parcel volume report, survey certificate. You can just create this all option. So if you want to create area report, you just click on the area report and click on execute. Select the area. The unnecessary option you can just turn off. If you want, you can just save it on desktop. You can just click here. Once you click here, then you will see all the areas here, perimeters, square meter, area in square meter. You can see all 35 plots area here. Okay, in the area you can see firstly the parcel number, square meters, hectares, perimeter, each and everything you can see. So you can just copy it, select all and copy. Once you copy, go to Excel. You can just paste it in the Excel, and you can create Excel or Word. You can just paste it here. Once you paste here, you can just click paste here. If you want, just like this, and change some basic changing and create a good template for this. So easily you can use like this. And also from here, if you go to this option, let me go to the parcel area as a CSV. Also you can execute as a CSV. So the unnecessary site area, you can just close it. So we need only this. You can just turn on this. Okay, and you can see it here. Okay, parcel name, square meters, hectares, perimeters. You can see all the area which we created already. So the same as it is. So this was some basic information which I tried to explain. I hope this is helpful. We will see in the next tutorial. Goodbye and take care.